gracious people of Ghana, it's a Nigerian God pleasure bringing you political news in our channel. Ghanatube. Presidential candidates, ministers, MPs just made the 8 public figures GTEC is chasing for using a fake title. The Ghana Tertiary Education Commission GTEC on April 7, 2025 expressed concern over the increasing prevalence of honorable degree, doctorate degrees and professionalism titled conferred upon individuals by various institutions both within Ghana and abroad. And of course, these are really fake titles. It is said that it had observed that the use of such titles was misleading to the academic community and therefore sought clarification on the matter for the benefit of the public. According to GTEC, that's the Ghana Tertiary Education Commissions, honorary degrees are conferred judiciously and strategically on individuals on exceptional achievement and distinguished service whose contribution align with and enhance the values of mission of the awarding institutions. But here, some of the persons in Ghana, even some ministers, MPs, even some presidential candidates that actually has this title of doctor in their CVs, and actually people are really addressing them as such, got these recognitions from institutions that has no backward for all these things. According to the GTEC, the honorable degrees are really supposed to be strategic, and it should be on the individual who really achieved it and merit it. While the commission acknowledges and encourages responsible recognition of such individuals by higher education institutions, it stressed that these honors should only be conferred by accredited and duly recognized institutions within Ghana's higher education framework. GTEC stated that the appropriation of honorable titles as part of a recipient's name is unethical and contravenes provision of the education regulatory bodies such as Act 2020, Act 1023, as well as the laws governing higher educations in Ghana. The Commission therefore urged individuals to exercise personal responsibility and refrain from using such titles as part of their names if these titles really didn't come from accredited universities, even within Ghana and outside Ghana. These people should actually really cease using this name, as GTEC has actually warned. According to them, the commission therefore urged individuals to exercise personal responsibility and refrain from using such titles as part of their names. Example of these titles we're talking about is for people using doctor, so for people that are not actually given to these titles, and the achievement of these people are not really recognized. Following the directive, the GTEC has accused several individuals, including members of parliament, a former presidential candidate, and some government officials of not meeting the standard of the academic titles they currently hold. And here are the list of the 8 persons. Yes, these are public figures being pursued by this commission. They are actually really going anywhere they are. They're making sure that these things are actually really adhered to. And these 8 persons are not just one people, like they are not people on a lower average. They are people, one of them we are once presidential candidates, we have our MPs, and we have other people. Actually, I'm going to name all of them for you here so that you actually get these people. The first person on our list is Hassan Ayariga, former presidential candidate. GTEC is demanding proof of a doctorate from the leader of the All People's Congress (APC), Hassan Ayariga, over what is described as his questionable use of the title doctor. Here, Hassan was actually a presidential candidate or leader of All People's Congress (APC). This is one of the parties we actually have here in Ghana, and GTEC has actually called him forth, demanding a proof of the doctorate degree or doctorate from the leadership of these people, the APCs, All People's Congress, and what he described as the questionable use of the doctor. Speaking to a press conference in Accra, Professor Ahmed Abdullahi Janapor, Director General of GTEC, said Ayariga had made inconsistent claims about these academic qualifications. We made it clear to him that we are not interested in the honorable titles. What we are asking for is the evidence of an earned accredited academic PhD, Professor Janapor stated. So he can actually really bear these names. It is not the problem of the GTEC, but what they actually want and demanding is for him to provide an evidence of this title he is actually bearing. He cannot be bearing title and it wouldn't have evidence. I don't even think it has no evidence. And according to him, Ayariga once said, claimed to hold a PhD in business management with a thesis in political science, and at another time a PhD in political science with a thesis of political tolerance. He mentioned having 2 honorable degrees, doctorate degrees, and what he called a platinum degree. None of these claims has been supported with valid academic documents, Professor Janapor actually added. The commission noted that despite sending Ayariga several information or informal messages and 4 official letters, no documentation had been provided. So does it mean that he actually doesn't have these certificates for now, or we don't know, but the GTEC has actually called him forth to stop immediate use of this doctor stuff title that he is actually using. And GTEC has actually warned NDC Tanko Computer against using doctor without valid PhD. Ayariga, however, has defended his use of doctor prefix, insisting that he has 3 doctorates, 2 honorable and 1 earned. He accused GTEC of tarnishing his reputation and threatened to sue the commission. I woke up this morning and all I could hear on social media is that GTEC says I cannot use my doctorate degree. I asked how. I don't get any letter from GTEC. So how did they come to that conclusion? He questioned during an interview. And this is actually Rashid Tanko Computer. In a letter dated June 3rd, 2025, GTEC instructed so far Rashid Tanko Computer, Chief Executive Officer of Ghana Investment Fund for Electronics Communication, to cease using the title Doctor. Tanko Computers had claimed to have acquired a doctoral degree from King's Snow University in 2016. However, GTEC's letter describes the degree as unearned. He has been directed to remove the title from all official records, websites, institution profiles, and other professional representation, and to provide proof that it has been withdrawn. Phyllis Na Koye Okono, a member of parliament of Awutu Seyan East, has reportedly received an official notice from GTEC also urging her to stop using the title doctor. According to the commission, she has no verifiable academic credentials to justify the title and must desist from using it in all official and public communications. This month, the Graft actually said the lawmaker for Gomel East has also been written to by the GTEC and directed to stop using the title doctor until he clarifies whether it was earned or honorable, disclose the awarding institution, and outline the conferment processes. Kwama Ado Frempong is another person, a board member of the Internal Audit Agency. Ado Frempong has been asked to provide a formal appointment or promotion letter from a recognized academic institution confirming his professional status. A board member, and until such evidence is provided, he has been ordered to desist from using the title professor. Joseph Obon, On May 17, 2025, GTEC directed Dr. Joseph Obon, President of the Ghana Traders Union Association (GUTA), to immediately stop using the title Doctor. The commission said there was no record of him being awarded of such a degree and warned against continued use of the title as it will actually attract disciplinary measures. Also, Edwin Dua Ejime, former board chairman of the Ghana Audit Service, Edwin, has actually been cautioned over the use of the title professor. In a June 17, 2025 letter, GTEC requested documentary reproof of his appointment or promotion to the professional rank by a recognized institution. In response, Adu Ejema argued that a PhD is not a mandatory requirement for being made a professor. He claimed that the title can also be confirmed based on substantial expertise, contributions and achievements in academia and also professionalism practice. He emphasized that such of his lifetime has actually been devoted to teaching, research and scholarly publications. Another person is actually Grace Ayesu, the Deputy Minister of Health and Member of Parliament of Asukudo Kentan. Dr. Grace has been cautioned against presenting herself as a professor. A letter from the University of Ottawa, signed by Prof. W. Bradford Rockwell, confirmed that Ayesu Delpa was appointed on adjoint assistant professor of surgery and not assistant professor as she claimed. GTEC stressed that omitting the term adjoint could mislead the public, adding that under Ghana's education framework, an adjoint assistant professor is equivalent to a part-time lecturer and not a professor. Based on these above, the commissions conclude that Dr. Grace does not hold the title of professor in any capacity. The letter reads, the commission has therefore warned her to desist from using this title or risk legal action for public deception. Wow. And these 8 persons we've just mentioned are not just people that are not well known or recognized. These are people who actually really known, prominent members of Ghana, citizens of Ghana, as presidential candidates, minister, MPs, and these are people that actually have been warned to stop using this title or risk being really punished. Please do well to like, comment, and follow. Put on the notification bell so you get all our news one by one. Thanks, my people.